Hey, this is Dale Calver from the Atlanta, Georgia area. In this session of this podcast, I'm going to share with you the most lucrative income opportunity I've ever seen in my entire entrepreneurial career. I'm going to try to keep this session short and to the point. The name of the new company opportunity we have partnered with will not be mentioned, and I will stress that I am not making income claims. I am just sharing facts. I'm going to share facts. You can get out the calculator and do your own due diligence and addition and multiplication and so forth. If you're a regular listener to this podcast and you know that I made the pivot a couple of years ago to team up with iHub Global when it became obvious to me that the consumable products industry is blockbuster. I mean, I just had to come to grips with the fact that in today's market, trying to compete with Amazon Prime when 70% of the U.S. population has an Amazon Prime account just makes no business sense. It's just one of the many reasons that the consumable product direct sales niche is over. It's on a downward spiral that it will never recover from. And I know it's tough for people to hear, but it's just the facts just back it up. We built a team with iHub and the Loop players, and our team just dominated the leaderboards, just doing a phenomenal job. And then when I have added the ERC program to our product mix, myself and the majority of the people on our team decided to focus our time and effort on the ERC program. We only had to hear bottom line CEO say one time that thousands of people have created millions of dollars in income over the past 15 months. I mean, we only had to hear that one time. And he said, do your due diligence, look behind the curtain. And we decided to do our due diligence, look behind the curtain, and learn as much as we possibly could about the ERC program as quickly as we possibly could. And when I look back on it, it's been such a blessing. I mean, since that day in November of 2022 till the introduction of the new program that we're going to be discussing that soft launched in Orlando a few months ago in September of 23, during those 10 months from November till this new program was introduced, over those 10 months, previously our team members have earned millions of dollars in commissions, millions of dollars in commissions. In fact, 16 of the top 50 income earners with the iHub ERC program through Bottom Line Concepts are on the Calvert Marketing Group team, our personal team. And I said it. I guess I've said all that just to say this. Many times over the past 10 months, I've said that the ERC program with iHub Global is the number one income generating program I've ever seen in my entrepreneurial career, and we will never see anything like this in our lifetime. And that statement I truly believe was true at the time. And I knew the ERC program would eventually end. And I did everything I could to encourage skilled entrepreneurs to take advantage of it while it was still doable. The truth is, iHub Global, the ERC program, through our association with Bottom Line Concepts, was the best income generator in entrepreneurial history, period. But what they have recently introduced, and I can't even believe that I'm saying this, but it's 1,000% true from an income potential standpoint. And again, our team's made millions of dollars with the ERC program, but what they've recently introduced with this soft launch really has more potential, much more potential. In fact, it's my personal belief that we have more millionaires that will be created on our team in 2024. And some of those people haven't even joined us yet. And I cannot stress enough, this is not for everyone. This is not for everyone. And in fact, I personally don't care if anybody that ever hears this joins us. I don't care if we don't add another member to our team. I sincerely don't. So if you feel the purpose of this session is to pitch you and recruit you, I promise you're mistaken. The truth is, I'm doing this session for two reasons. Number one, it's just to make qualified people aware that an opportunity with this type of multiple six-figure potential exists. An opportunity of this magnitude for creating income exists, because I know that 99.999% of the people on the planet at the time that I'm recording this have no idea that these type of incomes can even be generated, in 2024 and beyond. So I just want to make people aware. And then number two, it's to eliminate everyone who will not be a good fit for this program and try to point them in another direction that makes the best sense for them. That's really my purpose here. Every member added requires a lot of my personal time and attention, and time is the most valuable asset any of us have. So we're only looking for skilled entrepreneurs and salespeople that want to sincerely bring value to their business clients, and those that already have a successful track record in market niches that are comparable. People that have already fought through the fears, the mindsets. They have the mindset development, and they have skill sets. That's the only people that we have an interest in and talking to and working with this program. We don't have time to try to help people develop new skill sets and mindsets, because most just don't have what it takes to cut it today in this type of environment. We're looking for business to business sales people, real estate professionals, insurance professionals, or any other professional people that have worked in professional sales careers. We're not looking for entrepreneurs. We're not looking for your normal MLM social club distributors. We're not looking for affiliate marketers or internet marketers or college grads with marketing degrees. I'm looking for people that know how to work, they know how to grind, they've conquered their fears, and they can get excited about taking a product to small business owners that have no out-of-pocket cost to them, and be able to save that small business owner 25 to 50% off their workman's compensation expense. Guaranteed. So let me say that one more time. Let me just say it one more time. And it's either going to resonate with you or it won't. We have the opportunity to go into the marketplace with a very unique product. We're the only company that offers this product, so we don't have the ERC competition. And we can help small business owners and any organization, even nonprofits, save 25 to 50% off their workman's compensation expense, guaranteed. Starting January 24, 2024, the official launch will happen in Las Vegas. We will be in the market sharing with business owners a way to reduce their workman's compensation premiums by 25 to 50%, guaranteed, with zero out-of-pocket expense for the owner. If that doesn't get your attention, then this is not for you. Save your time and just click off this session right now. And I sincerely mean it. If that statement doesn't help you understand the enormous possibilities that a program like this would offer those that can get in front of the right people, then simply, you're not ready to take on an opportunity of this magnitude. And that's fine. We're all different. We're all at different places on our entrepreneurial journey. We all have different experiences and successes and failures and challenges. And for some of you listening, your journey started last week. Your entrepreneurial journey started last week. And some of us have been around and on this road for over 40 years. If I have your attention at this point, then the normal question is, how do I get paid? If it's not costing the business owner anything, how do I get paid? So I'm just going to give you a high-level overview, and you can get out your calculator and run the math for yourself. Please keep in mind, I'm just sharing with you a high-level overview of how you will be paid. We'll give you access where you can get all the details if you feel like this is something you may qualify for and something that you have a vision for. I'm not making any income projections for you. I don't know you. I don't know your work ethic, your ability to learn the program or communicate properly to business owners, et cetera, et cetera. Let me just say that I have no doubt that some people who get through the certification program, which is the first step and it's free, will never earn a penny. I have no doubt there'll be people that will pass the certification program, go through it all, and they'll never earn a penny. So again, no guarantees here. If you are accepted through our personal team screening process, and we screen everybody that joins our team, and you're invited to join us, your financial investment is zero, but it will require study time. We do a team Zoom and a corporate Zoom happens once a week, and this is required for you to attend or to at least watch the replays. So if you're not willing to take a compliance test, which is required by corporate and take about 2 hours, if you're not willing to spend some time, and I would say a minimum of 20 hours on your own, watching recorded training Zooms that have been shared the last couple months during this soft launch so you can kind of get caught up. And if you're not willing to get on every Thursday and attend our team and corporate update Zooms, or at least watch the replays, then please click away now. This is not for you. I know exactly who I'm looking for. And if you're not willing to do what I've just shared and get yourself educated, I don't care what your background or experience is, just click away because this is not for you. This is a very unique financial product that's never been offered to business owners before. It requires you, me, and everybody involved to become self-educated. We're not looking for those that have the confidence that goes with ignorance. We're just not. This is a serious income generator for serious entrepreneurs. Here's the market we will be serving and supporting. And again, it's businesses and nonprofits and any organizations with at least 50 W-2 employees. That's the number one qualification. 50 W-2 employees. The minimum number of employees a business must have to receive these workman's compensation savings is 50. A business with 50 employees, please hear this, a business with 50 employees will pay you a minimum of $12,000 for that deal. That's $1,000 a month for the first 12 months, then a small residual in years 2 through 5. So let me say that one more time and take the time to really let this sink in. You go into the marketplace, you write a business that has a minimum of 50 employees. 50 employees will pay you, bottom line, at the very least, the minimum, $12,000. That's $1,000 a month for the next 12 months, and then a small residual in years 2 through 5. The minimum you can earn per deal is $12,000 or $1,000 a month. Now, compare that to any B2B, business-to-business product or service that you've ever marketed or sold. Compare those commissions to anything you've ever seen. But here's the difference. You're not selling a product. You're not selling anything. This service is free to every qualified business with zero out-of-pocket expense for that business or organization. This is not about them investing money. It is about saving them 25 to 50% off their workman's compensation premiums. And yes, you've been hearing me correctly. This is a guaranteed savings. Guaranteed. So you can tell them, I can guarantee you I can save you 25 to 50% off your workman's comp. A very easy way to calculate your minimum commissions and to really wrap your mind around this is you're going to receive $20 per month per qualified employee. So let's say you get started. We share with you how to find qualified leads in your area. We will share with you multiple tested ways to contact those business owners and all of the systems you need to put into place and to be able to maximize your personal upside income potential with this program. Well, that's what our team does. For those of you that are wondering, yes, we do have another optional program that you can get involved with. It's related but unrelated, but it is available for businesses that have 50 employees and are less than 50 employees, less than 50 employees. And it has nothing to do with workman's comp, but it actually pays even better commissions than the workman's comp plan we are talking about. But you will learn more about that if you're approved to join our team. And when you go through the recorded Zoom trainings corporate has done during the last month or so during this soft launch period, everything will be explained there. So back to the workers' compensation program. As I've said, the easiest way to calculate commissions is a minimum of $20 per employee of any company you enroll and help save 25 to 50% off their workman's compensation. So when you get started, you want to start with business owners and even nonprofits and municipalities and police forces and local governments. I mean, any organization with at least 50 W-2 employees can qualify. And we show you how to identify those organizations in your area and in your state. At the time of this recording, during our beta phase, our soft launch, we have members on our CMG team that are in the process of enrolling companies with 1,000, 2,000, 7,000, 11,000 employees and more. So obviously referrals are going to be an important part of this program because these business owners with 5, 6, 7,000 employees, they know other business owners that obviously want to cut their workman's compensation cost 25 to 50%. It's one of the largest expenses, workman's comp. And, what are the odds once you help someone save astronomical money on their workman's comp expense that they will refer you to other business owners? It's really, really good. This is going to be based upon referrals as we continue to roll this out and move this whole program forward. So how can you earn $1 million in 2024? I mean, the math is real simple. The goal is real simple. A total of 50,000 W-2s, employees, 50,000 W-2s at $20 minimum commission is $1 million in commissions. That's the way to look at it. That's the easiest way to look at it. 50,000 W-2s will pay you $1 million in 2024 if you did it all in 2024. Heck, just 5,000 employees will pay you $100,000 a year. And we have people on our team right now that will do that just enrolling one organization. Just one business is $100,000 commission if they have 5,000 plus qualified employees. As I've said multiple times, this opportunity is brand new. And unlike ERC, because it's a unique product marketed only by our company, it has zero competition in the marketplace. We are the exclusive promoters of this service. So for those of you that maybe do have ERC experience, what could you have done if you were the only game in town and didn't have to deal with all the fly-by-nights and all the suitcase companies that popped up when ERC was rolled out? I mean, think about it. No competition. Let me say it again. This is not for most people. There is absolutely no income implied or guaranteed. You need to arrive as a highly skilled, highly trained person that is willing to take the time to learn this brand new, never existed before program. Is that you? Is that you? If it is, the next step is to take some focused time and do your due diligence. And you can do that here. And if you have a pen, grab a pen. You can do your focused due diligence here. It'll answer a lot of your questions. There'll be videos, 2 or 3 videos on this page that will explain everything and give you a really good overview of what's going on here. The website is https:// DaleCalvert.com/iHub, IHUB dash VANTAGE dash do dash diligence. The link will be in the description of this video also. So go through the information in the videos on that page. And then if you feel you're a good fit for this program, you can contact my office. The number is at the bottom of the web page. And let me share that with you one more time. It's https://dalecalvert.com/ihub-vantage-do-diligence. The phone number will be at the bottom of the web page. However, please hear me when I say this. Please hear what I'm getting ready to tell you here. This is important. If one of our team members shared this podcast session with you after you do your due diligence, please contact them directly. Contact them directly, the person that shared this podcast with you. This will save everyone a lot of time. So please contact whomever shared this podcast session with you. Don't waste my time and I won't waste yours. Yes, this is the highest paying commission program I have seen in my entire entrepreneurial career, but it's not for everybody. In fact, it's not for most people. If you have a success track record and you're the type of person we're looking for, look, you know it. You know it. If I'm talking to you, you know it. And you say, yeah, Dale, but I got a lot of success going on over here, and I got this going on and that going on. And I respect that. I understand that. I know exactly how you feel. I get it. But I heard a long time ago, sometimes we have to say no to a lot of good ideas so we have time for the great ones. This is a great idea. In fact, I would challenge you to do your due diligence, and I will believe you will come to the same conclusion everybody else does, that in our lifetime we've never seen anything that has this type of commission payout available to people that can get into the marketplace and get this program in front of the right people. So do some focused due diligence as soon as possible. Like, don't wait. Do it now. If you're going to do it, do your focused due diligence. The link is in the description of this video. And please, if you're the type of person we're looking for, you know it, do your due diligence. If you don't, we both lose. Now I'm going to change gears here for a couple of more minutes, and then we'll just kind of wrap things up. If you're a regular listener to this podcast, you know I've been in the entrepreneurial game a long time. And at my core, I'm really about personal development, the personal development aspects of business, and helping average people like myself with above average desire reach their true upside potential. That's what I'm all about. And that's why I fell in love with the network marketing business model back in 1980 when I started as a clueless, snot-nosed kid. I mean, I bought into the fact, sold out to the fact that formal education will make you a living, but if you become self-educated and you find the right mentorship and you go to work, you can create a fortune. I learned how to expand my comfort zone. I learned how to program my mind for success. I learned how to manage my time and focus on income generating activities. And I am so thankful for the life I've been blessed to live. I am beyond thankful for the foxhole friendships that I've developed. And if you're a regular listener to this podcast, you know what I mean when I say foxhole friendships. I'm so thankful for that. And I believe there are people on our iHub Global team that will do their 50,000 W-2s this year and become millionaires. I expect that to happen. And I know that there'll be many six-figure earners. Most of those people will tell you that they wouldn't have had a shot of making that happen when they first joined the CMG team. But I know that we all travel the same road. the road of self-awareness. That's probably the first thing that really happens. We start getting control of your self-talk and your internal thoughts that are going on. We all travel the same road of self-awareness, personal development, personal responsibility, time management, and all the other important personal development topics we've discussed on this podcast over the years. When the opportunity with ERC arrived, when IHub Global made the pivot back in November, we had some people on our team that were ready to take advantage of it. And they had taken the opportunity and prepared their mindsets and their skill sets for the ERC program. They were ready. Some weren't. Most of us probably hoped we were, but we didn't know if we were or not, but we proved ourselves pretty quickly that we were. And I believe that the time spent there has prepared everybody's skill sets and mindsets for this new workers' compensation program. I mean, we work with a lot of very highly skilled people that are givers, not takers, who understand what real teams are all about. They get the fact that team, the acronym, together, everyone achieves more. And I know that the majority of people that listen to this podcast from all over the world and people that are listening right now and hear the replay, and are not ready for an opportunity of this magnitude. And I'm just being truthful. I mean, most of you have, and again, you know it and I know it, but you and in many cases have just bought the foo-foo dust, and just bought the foo-foo dust. I don't know another way to say it. You've not traveled the road that I know the ninjas on our team have traveled. I mean, they've grown into very confident, competent entrepreneurs. Very confident, very competent entrepreneurs. And there's a difference between real confidence. There's a difference between just real confidence, getting up every day expecting to win the day, and going out and winning the day. And that's what our people do. A lot of them, they didn't start there, but they're there now. And that's the mentality they spend every day with. So there's a difference between real confidence and delusional attraction marketing egos that have flooded this space over the past 10 years. There's just a difference. And there's a difference in being able to go into the marketplace and bob and weave and BS and maybe get to a six-figure income versus being able to teach people how to systematically, sequentially master the skill sets and mindsets that lead to a full-time six-figure income. All solid, confident, competent, self-made entrepreneurs travel the same road. And I'm not saying you're not a good person and that you don't have an enormous amount of potential. Many times that potential is locked inside of you. I mean, I believe in human beings. I mean, I believe we're all here for a reason. And I believe that most people die with their music still in them. I really believe that. And, we're all victims of the cultures in which we're raised. And I understand that. So I'm not saying that you're not a great human being and a good person. I mean, if you're honest with yourself right now, just look back over the past 5 years. What's really changed? Where were you 5 years ago? Where are you now? You can look at it from any aspect of the 7 key areas of life that we talk about a lot in this podcast. But from a career standpoint and a financial standpoint, how much has changed? I mean, I don't have to tell you guys. I mean, it gets crazy. You go to the grocery store and the prices that we're paying for food is unbelievable. And there's a lot of disruption, a lot of uncertainty in the world right now. So what's really changed in the last 5 years? How much progress have you personally experienced on your entrepreneurial journey, your personal entrepreneur journey? A better question may be, who have you been following and where are they taking you? Who have you been following and where are they taking you? And the truth is, the network marketing industry is in a state of full-blown delusion. And that really scares me because we have groups of people that know better, but they're just scared to shout it out. The emperor isn't wearing any clothes. The emperor's not wearing any clothes. So if you're a entrepreneur or an MLM distributor or affiliate marketer, an internet marketer or a college grad with a marketing degree struggling to pay off your student loans, listen up. Listen up. The CMG team can help you. This team can help you. And first of all, I got to say congratulations for stepping out of your comfort zone and deciding you don't want to stay on the 9-to-5 hamster wheel building somebody else's dream. Congratulations on that. Respect. And I mean that. However, I have to warn you, the entrepreneurial world is full of dead-end roads. Roads that at one time may have led to somewhere, but today are dead ends. They're dead ends. I mean, and we can talk about all these people talking about Shopify stores and Kindle publishing and all these opportunities that at one time made sense. But markets change. Markets changed. Things change. Ask Blockbuster. So the most important question you will ever learn to seriously ask yourself when you're starting down your entrepreneurial journey, number one, you have to find the right mentor. Mentorship is the new college education. 4 years under the right mentorship will mean more to you than a general 4-year degree or anybody else. I believe that if you have an entrepreneurial spirit. Some people don't, and some people don't need to be entrepreneurs, but those that do, 4 years under the correct mentorship will mean much more than a general college degree. But the mistake that most people make is they end up following the wrong people. I've done it. A lot of us have done it. Why? Because we don't understand how to look behind the curtain. We don't understand how to ask, who is this person and why should I be listening to them? However, when you do find the right opportunity, the right mentor, and the right team, and most people never find that, but when you do, the biggest struggle that you're going to have is number one, trust, just being able to trust people. And number two is fear. Most people say they want to become entrepreneurs in any niche are bound up. And recent statistics say that 74% of the U.S. population says they would like to own their own business, but they've never owned their own business. They've always been told what to do. They've always been in that 9-to-5 routine, and they arrive in an entrepreneurial endeavor, and they're just bound up with self-limiting beliefs and fear of failure, fear of rejection, and fear of what somebody else is going to think about them. And ladies and gentlemen, that's normal. If that's what you're feeling right now and you're young on your journey, that's normal. This is the battle that all leaders that I've worked with over the years face. They face the fear until they don't. They face the fear until they don't. And we spend a lot of time and we have a lot of resources that have been proven, systems, techniques that have been proven to help people destroy their fear, to eliminate their fear. And I've always said that network marketing is the greatest personal development program on the planet with a compensation plan attached. Our team systems and culture, it just works. And it's very well documented. I know I have found that the best, I have found the best team building opportunity on the planet. Now, it has nothing to do with workers' comp, but it's more traditional, but it's very different and very unique, but traditional from the standpoint that it's team building and being able to help anyone replace their full-time income and then work towards $250,000 plus a year within 3 to 5 years. I'm not talking about $1 million a year high-level sales commission. I'm talking about average person with above average desire, learning the systems, getting plugged in, following the process, following the systems, and in 3 to 5 years building themselves to a full-time income and working towards 250,000 plus a year. And if I'm talking to you and you're ready to make that type of pivot, then I believe, and I've said this multiple times, give us 1 year and we can change your life. 2024, you can look back on 2024 as the foundational pivot year that made all the difference for you the rest of your life. And I believe that with everything within me, because the stories that we have right now in our team of people that made that decision and made those pivots, they're very well documented. If you're watching this on YouTube or you're listening through our podcast, I mean, just do your due diligence. The stories are there, and say, Dale, tell me about 6 people that had never made any profit in network marketing that have joined you and are now making 100,000 plus a year. I can give you the names of many people like that, not just in the past 2 or 3 or 4 years, but going back to our early days in network marketing, because a lot of the systems and ideas and principles and what we teach, the skill set and mindset development programs that we share, go back, to my early days with NSA. It's all very well documented. The stories are there. They're all over this podcast. Go back to session 1 of this podcast and you'll see story after story after story. Some of them from people that, followed the system 25 years ago. And obviously it's all evolved. But the foundational systems are the foundational systems, because wisdom of the ages is wisdom of the ages. It does not change. So if I'm talking to you, I hope that you'll go check out www.lastmlm.com and really listen closely to the information on the video there. Really listen closely and hear it. Open your mind, open your heart. And if you feel you may be a good fit for that program, complete the questionnaire. Myself or one of our team members in your area, one of our leaders, will be in touch with you. You have to be true to yourself. In the beginning of this session, we were really sharing a high-level corporate sales type opportunity that most of the people listening to this podcast are simply not ready for yet. If you're ready to get in a culture that helps you and puts you on a track to success, you owe it to yourself to open your heart, open your mind, be truthful with yourself, be truthful with your life, what's going on, what's happened in the last 5 years, where are you going to be in 5 years if you stay on the path you're on right now? That's a real important question. Where will you be in 5 years if you continue to do what you're doing and you stay on the path that you're on? And if you don't make some changes, what's going to happen? And really ask yourself the right questions, and then go head over to lastmlm.com right now. That's what I hope you'll do. Go to lastmlm.com right now and check out that video if I've been talking to you. I have one more thought I need to share with you guys and gals. One final thought, and then I'm going to let you go. I'm going to be out of the loop for a few weeks. I won't have a podcast for a few weeks. I have some serious medical challenges going on, and I've been dealing with these challenges for a few years. And it's gotten to the point when I've had to make some very serious decisions, and we've made them. So I am going to be out of the loop. This podcast is scheduled to drop on December the 12th, this session. And on the 13th, tomorrow, it will be for you guys. I'm doing this obviously early. But on the 13th, I have some major surgery scheduled, and I would sincerely appreciate your thoughts and prayers. I'm not sure how long of a recovery time I'm going to have, but I'm going to be out of the loop for a while. I have an event in Vegas in January, and we have our team cruise in April of next year. So my hope is to be fully recovered and back with you, ladies and gentlemen, sometime around the first of the year. So I just needed to let you know what was going on. Thanks for listening. And as always, I appreciate your comments and feedback on YouTube and iTunes and Stitcher. And at this time and place in my life, I would also appreciate your prayers. I hope that you and yours have a very blessed Christmas season. I will be back with you as soon as possible. And I would end it with this thought for you. What do you have to do to set yourself up right now, like today, this week, to win big in 2024? What do you have to do? Is it time for a pivot? My hope and prayer for you is that you'll do whatever you have to do now, right now, to set yourself up to win in 2024. This is Dale Calvert. Thank you so much for your support, your thoughts, your prayers. You guys and gals have an awesome Christmas holiday. Enjoy every single minute of it. Have a wonderful, happy New Year. And I will be back as soon as possible. God bless.
Did you enjoy this story? Then you will probably enjoy some of the other sessions of this podcast. You can visit MLMsuccess.com and see a full playlist of the podcast since the day we started. Would you like to put some faces with the voices? Then search for Dale Calvert MLM Success Podcast on YouTube and follow us there. Please leave a comment on YouTube and let our special guests know how their story inspired you or affected you. Dale spends most of his social media time in private groups he has founded, but you can follow his public Facebook page at facebook.com/Dale Calvert page. And of course, your comments and feedback on iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever you access this podcast is always appreciated. Thanks for listening, and we will be back next week and share with you another real success story that is happening right now in this new era of wealth creation that most still don't know exists. Yet.